Well, good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the Home Weather Office on this Friday morning. It is the 16th day of June, 2023. This is the morning briefing coming to you from the home office where when I look out the window, it is a beautiful morning. We have clear skies. We have warm temperatures. In some areas today, might even get hot. And for those of you who don't know, a long time ago, I came up with my own definition of what is hot in Northern California, and that's 100 degrees. I mean, we get temperatures in the 90s all the time. It actually started way back when one of our anchors was complaining about it being hot when it was about 82 degrees, and I was like, "Come on." We got to start using a better line than 82 degrees or something like that. So I set the bar at 100 degrees. Again, it's just my definition. You guys some of you may think it's hot when it's 85. But so for instance, when I say it's hot, it's what I'm referring to 100 degrees. And there are going to be some parts of the valley today that may get hot. So let's talk about that and the changes we'll see over the course of the weekend. As usual, I like to start with the satellite, and really interesting pattern today, and this is all going to tie together. We have the marine layer, nice deep marine layer once again, socking in the valley. I should say the inland valleys, like into Napa County, as well as down towards San Jose, Monterey, all socked in. And some of these areas will stay socked in throughout the day, as well as the LA Basin, where if you've been watching the U.S. Open, they never saw it burn off today, and yesterday, and I'm not sure if it's going to burn off today. Otherwise, you see the valley is clear, and you can also start to see these clouds drop down from the north. So we still have some north flow, and it's that north flow that is going to be the key to today. So I want to show you CANSAC, and I know this doesn't show up all that well, but I've got to unfortunately do it this way. So this is today at 11 o'clock our time. And what I want you to pay attention to is this area in Colusa County, Yolo County, as well as in the Marysville area in Butte County. This is flow coming down from the north. So that's the anti-delta breeze. And then if you look here, there is the delta breeze. So in Solano County, we have onshore flow. Now remember, we've got the marine layer, which means it's nice and cool. That cool air getting pushed inland into Solano County. But once you go north of Sacramento, we have a north wind, which means warmer air. And it's these areas that could get quite warm today, maybe even hot. Now, as we go through the day, again, that's 11 o'clock in the morning. This is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then this is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So you'll notice that onshore flow increases. So Solano County will get windy again. Same thing around Rio Vista, Discovery Bay, and Stockton, as well as Lodi and Galt will get rather windy. The south end of Sacramento County gets rather gusty. So that onshore comes back. So that's why I'm not worried about Sacramento maybe hitting 100 degrees. But again, if you go just north of the Sacramento County line, we still have north flow in Yuba County and Sutter County. So Marysville, Chico, and certainly areas toward Redding could be around 100 degrees today. And then watch what happens as we get into tonight and into the day on Saturday. I'll go to Saturday morning. This is Saturday morning at 8 o'clock. The flow, that north flow, is gone, and now we just have this light up valley flow. And then watch what happens as we get into Saturday afternoon. We've been talking about how today is going to be the warmest day we're going to see. And then this is Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Strong onshore flow, and you can just push that all the way up the valley. So even into Butte County, even into Hama County, we'll start to see nice up valley flow that will bring some cooling. And then it will actually be gusty in some of the higher elevations of Plumas County, Nevada County, and Placer County. Maybe even rather gusty around Tahoe. If you're fortunate enough to be maybe planning a boating day on Tahoe this weekend, Saturday might be rather gusty. This is Saturday at 5 o'clock. Rather strong winds. It will also get rather windy in areas like Sacramento County and Solano County. So Saturday afternoon, look for that wind to pick up, and that will initiate the cooler weather that we are going to be seeing. All right, so I usually show you the HRRR to show you rain and chances of rain. There's another product there's lots of products on here. I got to move this over here to select a product. I'm going to show you temperatures because while I don't use this for I don't take this at face value is what I guess I'm trying to say. I do want to point out what this model is showing. So this is the initialization as of 14Z, which is 7 o'clock this morning. And as I scroll over this, it says temperatures are in the 70s, but I'll tell you, when I looked at the 8 o'clock obs, the Redding and Red Bluff are already in the low 80s. And let's go through to, let's see, 1819Z. So this is at noontime. Now, as I scroll over this, you'll see that areas around Redding and Red Bluff are in the low to mid 90s. You come down toward the Marysville area, it's around 90, and into Sacramento, it's 83, and you go into Solano County, and it's 78. Again, that same thing of that wind pattern. And then let's fast forward to 4 o'clock this afternoon. One more frame. Here's 4 o'clock this afternoon. Now, again, I don't take this model at face value. This model tends to run rather hot. But as you can see, as scrolling over areas like Redding, you can find a 100 degree, 97 maybe around the Oroville and Chico area, as well as 99 maybe. And again, it's tough to find out exactly where these are. But the trend, as you come farther south, and I'll get down toward the Sacramento area, now the temperature's around 94. And if you go down towards Solano County, the temperature's 77, 78. So that just kind of goes to show you what can happen today with that north wind that's just kind of trying to tie things together. Now, like I said, this is, don't take that model at face value. I wouldn't be surprised if Redding and Red Bluff do come in, 98, 100 degrees today. Marysville, maybe around 97 or 98. I just don't think the winds are going to be strong enough, long enough. But once again, don't be surprised if there are some parts of the valley, especially north of Highway 20, that do push 100 degrees today, but for today only. Around Sacramento and Point South, temperatures will be in the 90s, but it's just going to be a really interesting day to watch those temperatures with a wide variety in the valley. Solano County, Napa County, no chance of getting warm weather. And it's that north wind that really makes a big difference in our temperatures as we go through, all the time really, but let's say the next 5 months. And when we get toward the end of the summer and the fall, when we get a stronger north flow and it really pushes the marine layer off the coast, that's when we get into higher fire danger, because then you've got very warm, dry air pushing all the way through Sonoma County, Napa County, and all the way down the valley. But that's not the case today. It'll be breezy on the west side of the valley with that north wind, but the bigger thing will be the influence on temperatures. One other word of note, however, we had some of that north flow yesterday, and there were a number of fires. They're relatively small. The biggest one was the one that we were covering yesterday, not too far from Collins Lake, between Collins Lake and Loma Rica, basically. That one's basically out, but that one was almost 100 acres. So just be careful. That one looks as though it may have been started by somebody dragging a chain on a trailer. That hasn't been confirmed, but it started in a few different spots along the side of a road. So just kind of keep in mind that for the valley and the lower parts of the foothills, we are getting into higher fire danger, especially on a day when temperatures could be in the upper 90s to around 100 degrees, as well as having some of that north wind. So that's everything I've got for you today. Once again, on TV, we have a different schedule today. We'll have a regular 4 o'clock newscast. The 5 o'clock newscast is on Channel 58 as we make room for the U.S. Open. And then, of course, we'll be back on 58 and 3 at 10 and 11 o'clock tonight. That's everything I've got for you this morning, however. It is Friday. Enjoy your day. Make it a great one. Enjoy your weekend. I'll talk with you later.